You sure are, Speed. That was pretty quick. I was just setting up the character and stuff. I think this is what I'm going with. No, that's all right. Sleep is good.
We are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly.
Spent a little bit of time
wand. You'll be a force to be
deciding the character, but I didn't.
Thank you, Professor Fig.
Didn't spend a lot of time doing it, so.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here.
Of course.
I've only ever played through the game once, and it was when it first came out, so my memory on it is really, really small, but I remember it being a lot of fun.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I just wish it was a multiplayer game, like you and your buddies could like go to class together and stuff, but you take what you get, right? It's good for what it is. Try not to talk too much during cutscenes because I don't want to talk over characters, so... Oh, New Game Plus is coming to Crab Souls. Nice. That's gonna be interesting. Last stream that I did on it, I just did the gun mode because this game wasn't done downloading.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Yeah, that would really suck.
Have you seen this?
Can you imagine trying to, like, catch up with everything?
I have.
Be throwing out, like, new algorithms, and they're like, yeah, we learned this last year. Good luck.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock.
Catching up on magic.
I cannot open it.
Let alone potion making and...
powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal.
That would be a handful. It's like being thrown into science halfway.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump!
Yeah. Middle of writing, it's just like, alright, fly the broom.
The key!
Good luck.
Give me your hand!
It is good that he was teaching us prior to coming here, though, so we had secret lessons over the break. So at least we have that going for us. However,
Are you alright?
are we halfway through the school year?
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Down the mysterious potion. Come on.
What happened?
Poor George.
Big old dragon.
I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered
Yeah.
is really a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
The mini pots. I believe I can get stronger ones
I'm
later.
feeling better, sir.
I think.
If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
That, or I'm thinking
stay
of
close.
Dead Cells
We've no
still,
idea who created this port key.
which could
Or
could
why.
definitely be the case. Just whip my wand out. I didn't get to design my wand. I think I just missed that part of actually getting to change my wand
far
and how
did
it
that port
hooks.
key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us
Magic
expected.
steroids.
But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
I know there are
And I
potions you
believe
can
that
get that just
she,
turn you to
And now
stone.
George died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead
Increase
to.
your
If you're sure
AC.
you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
or
Good.
defense.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Oh yeah, don't worry. That's how all the students
Where
act,
do you
right?
suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam
Ooh, this is
spent
very
years
fluent.
searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Forgot how nice it felt.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful
roll
magic
around.
wielded by a rare few. Seems to have been lost to time.
I hit B because I thought that's how you run. Like in Dark
Hogwarts
Souls
Castle
or
was
Another
built
Crab's
by
Treasure.
And is itself a stronghold
But,
of that ancient magic.
Is in
I
fact
don't
not
know
how you
where she came
run.
into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Yeah? Yeah, the path down below.
But, sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke
Okay.
of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Hollow Knight's a good game.
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be
Although
a sort of
I beat it
enchantment.
once and I haven't gone back
Someone
to it
wanted
yet,
to
and I really
block this
want to.
path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing.
Took me a long time to
Focus
get through
on
it,
the center.
so I didn't want to I didn't want to like start it back up because there's like a few new games that were coming out at the time. Ooh, sliding.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Is there no sprint button?
Your waterworks improved
Where's my
with every
ruby?
cast.
Thank you, sir.
Absolute radiance.
Ah, up there.
What does that mean? I have not played
We're
too
close
much
now.
of
It's
Hollow
just
Knight.
ahead.
I did it on, I think, either like the middle difficulty or whatever's right before the hardest.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
I can't, Absolute Radiance. I feel like I've heard that before. I might have seen,
Almost there.
speed runs of it, and I just completely forgot what the name of it was. Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah.
They valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
I know what
Let's
you're
have a look
talking
around
about.
For anything that seems out of place.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
That's definitely not an easy boss. I've seen a lot of people go into that boss and just rage quit. I've never even attempted it myself, so I can't say anything about it.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
It just looks annoying.
What's this? Professor Fig!
2 times in a row now. Oh. That's impressive. All my friends are good for is Call of Duty.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
Jeez.
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Can I touch rock now? Thank you.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Okay at bullet hell. I'm definitely not the best.
Hello?
I'm like average. I can hold my own, but I won't go beyond that.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
A lot of dialogue in this first little bit.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Gringotts looks a little different.
Precisely. The key.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Oh, Dark Souls 2. I have mixed feelings with that game. I also did not make it easy on myself. I went with the dual wielding person, and I only used the beginning weapons and just upgraded them as far as possible. And that's all I used. I did it, and then I did the DLC and everything, but man, was that annoying.
How many vaults are there in Greenwoods?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the lobby.
It's like fun learning the new stuff, and then it's annoying when you realize your dodging time you have to increase by wasting levels in a specific area. And then every time you die, you have to defeat a boss or use one of those things to bring back your humanity.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
I wouldn't like... I'm not like ever like not gonna play the game ever again, but
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly
I'll probably
after
jump back
Greenwich was
into it at
founded
some
over
point and
4th
play through it on my own
century.
time,
It
and
resides in the deepest
I
part of
plan
the
to make a
bank.
video on it
Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
after the Elden Ring DLC comes out. I'm gonna complete it, and then I'm gonna play through 1, 2, and 3 of Dark Souls on stream.
Vault number.
That's the plan, at
Vault
least.
12. Momentous day.
On your way.
I don't mind the first one too much. It's pretty fun. I also have the most time in the first one. I've played the second one twice, and I've never played the third one. So I honestly don't know how good it is.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I gotta find better times to start streaming on Fridays.
Here we are.
There's people upstairs drinking and listening to music.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk
2
for
health
hundreds of
bars.
years.
Hmm.
In that time, no one has visited Vault
Sorry,
12
sir.
until today.
Interesting. I feel like 2 health bars isn't terrible, dependent on how difficult
Vault 12.
the boss
Thank
is
you for your
and what their second phase is like. I know what you're gonna do, you little goblin. Okay, so it is click to sprint. I was
What do
just
you
automatically
suppose we should be looking
sprinting.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelia,
The
perhaps.
Helldivers drama?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
I feel like I heard
No
about
time like the present.
the drama that
Let's
was
see
going
what we're
on.
missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
I was hoping
There!
that
I saw something.
Helldivers would come
Move a bit
onto
closer and try
console, but it never
A
did.
door.
Very sad.
That's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
How
If what you
convenient.
can see reveals the way forward,
Revelio.
then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
You got it. Let's go.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault.
Oh.
I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way? Do you think this is some
Where's
sort
my
of
light?
test?
I do. But
What
to
is
what
this?
end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Wouldn't I just disapparate into the roof? I feel like that wouldn't be... Oh, you run with me? We need more
I see something up ahead.
follow quests like
What is
that,
it?
where if I start running,
That
so
glow
does the
again,
AI.
But on the floor.
I'm standing on it, sir. What spell did I just use?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
There's games on
That
YouTube,
statue.
like games
What
you can
statue?
play.
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
The closest I could see were like YouTubers that made several
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected
that made
in the
like
floor.
several videos that
It
you'd
is.
like click to
The
go somewhere
reflection's
else
still
and you'd
there,
get a different
but
outcome.
The statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
What?
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Interesting.
Potato.
Accio. Defendo. Levioso. Deposo.
That's definitely interesting.
Exposo.
Exposo. Oh, it wants me to... My bad.
Levioso. Defendo. Deposo.
Okay, you attack me. I need someone to attack me, please. Stop killing all the guys trying to attack me. Oh, I didn't even see you. There we go. It's weird that you'd be able to access your games like that. Sir, I am like right here. Oh.
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Where
Professor.
are you? This isn't good. Potato! Lumos, where
Ooh,
am I
chest.
supposed to go?
I'm gonna go mess around with the chest.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
The wisps of magic. I see a chest.
Lumos.
That's what I'm after.
Revelio.
Reverio. The one spell that you will hear constantly throughout this entire gameplay is Reverio.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
And it is so annoying. Alright.
Lumos.
Where did my professor go? Okay, so I'm just lining.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Oh, that was wrong.
Lumos. It seems I have
Oh
no
no,
choice.
I'm on my own.
I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
The combat's pretty nice. I like the little heads up above my head. It makes hold wide drink. Oh, to do a stunned attack. Yeah, I remember that. But it only attacks whoever I'm looking at. I want it to attack. Oh no. Okay. I do like that I can like do it whenever though. Protego. I always thought they were saying potato. Ooh. Yeah, I got him. A puzzle?
Revelio. Lumos.
Which puzzle? Like the YouTube game, or? You mean the one that I just did? As like the random rolling. Oh, the Guardian?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found
Their
this
puzzles aren't
floating above
overly
that
difficult in this
basin.
game, from what I remember.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
My day was good. I didn't do too much. I got some stuff to make, some protein smoothies and stuff, but that's about it. How about you?
Follow my lead.
I had the day off, so I was editing videos and stuff. What were you up to?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
A verbal or physical one?
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had
Are you
always believed
alright?
existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning
Fair
to
enough.
think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just
Each their own.
give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir,
He wasn't
They
provoked
had the key
in
to the
any
vault.
way, he just wanted to do it.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
No way out.
Yeah, a fight's a fight.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin.
I don't get why people
He seemed
like to go out of their way to
wholly
just
unaffected
cause
by my
trouble.
magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
He's trying to be big boy. Thought he was top dog. Ended up he wasn't. Alright. Fair enough.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
Yeah, I can see defending yourself,
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough.
especially when it's about
I've no time for rumors, Fig.
you
I'm
and they're
rapidly
just
losing
trying
whatever
to
patience I had
start
left. If you're lucky,
arguments.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Wait, if I'm not in a house, where do I sit?
Professor Weasley!
Oh, okay.
One more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
I get to keep this seat? That's so nice of you.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences
So
and
weird.
preconceptions.
To phrase it like that.
Expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a
You
great
Mortal Kombated
deal
him?
to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must.
Yeah.
Perhaps you belong
I mean-
in Gryffindor.
A combo is just a series of attacks, right? Oh, I didn't mean to hit X. I guess I'm in Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor!
A series of attacks that land without interruption or breaks.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite
Geez,
an
Sirius
entrance.
is quite
It's lovely
strict.
to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
Oh,
I shall
Professor
see to it,
Black,
sir.
not Sirius.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Thank you. You're such a nice teacher.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done.
Such long cutscenes.
Go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Why does that look like a
Professor
tunnel
Weasley.
that leads
You're
to the
welcome.
Slytherin
I hope you enjoy
common
your first
room?
night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Better head to the common room. I thought I was in the common room, or is this just the sleeping quarters? Oh, I can sprint. Oh, yep. That's how you open doors. Just face first,
Now,
smash
where's the
into
common
it.
room?
Wait. Oh. Ma'am, what? What are you doing up there? How do I introduce myself?
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
Okay, I'm just gonna go talk to other people.
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Nice.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast!
Quick attack.
I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of
I
trouble.
enjoy
I've mastered the
the
charm
arts
using
of
its incantation.
combat.
This is proving a bit trickier.
They've always been interesting to me.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be
I
very
do,
impressed. I'm just going to
I've done
keep at it.
kickboxing, taekwondo, karate, and defense lab and stuff like that. And I've got my own punching bag that I work out with my own weights and stuff. But I enjoy learning new stuff when it comes to hand-to-hand combat.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Nelly will
She gets bold up every year.
You'll like it, trust me. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Nice to meet you, Gareth.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer
Yeah,
and
if
a
you're able to
Wiggenweld
land your
potion.
hit, it
I'm not
makes the
certain
fights
Professor
pretty
Sharp
simple.
would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth.
I've
And
been in
thank
a
you for the
few where
insights on
people
your
are
aunt.
like
Pleasure to
throwing
meet you
Hail
as well.
Marys
Good luck today.
constantly. It's just not quite.
Shame you weren't born with wings. Get down. I'm sure this is a life moment.
I need to talk to you. Get down here. Do I have to talk to these people? Oh, there we go.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
So this person likes to
I
just
meant it, by the way.
climb
Leviosa.
buildings.
I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts.
Interesting.
Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes.
Yes, our carriage
Yes,
was
it
attacked
is.
by a dragon.
Crikey!
See, when I
can't
first played
believe
through,
it.
I chose the
How thrilling.
Slytherin route
And also terrifying.
or homeroom.
Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement
Pretty sure it's
to
the same
Gryffindor.
regardless
And
of which one
Hogwarts,
you
for that
actually go
matter.
to. Like, same people.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a
This is
dragon
well
attack?
before Harry
Isn't
Potter.
That enough? Most of us arrive by
From my
train or
understanding,
boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a
Professor
dragon.
Black there, the
Of course
headmaster,
it's got people talking.
was in charge
Word
of the
travels
school.
fast at Hogwarts.
I think he's, what, 2
I'm sure I'll be
headmasters
seeing you around,
behind
either in our
the
common room
current
or when you
one?
scale your next tower.
You never
Something
know.
like that.
Bye for now.
Maybe even further.
New Gryffindor.
Oh,
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
okay. But yeah, no, this is set before.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a
You'll
long
see
time.
a few
Can't
people like
believe I'm here.
Peeves is
Well,
here
you
and everything
are
as
here.
well, because
Make
he's a
the most of
ghost.
it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I'm really just wait until
Here you
I can
are.
run around and start doing missions in this game. Like 90% of this first stream is just going to be introductions to the game itself.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
You've got it. Let's go.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
The lore. Ooh.
I certainly
Sorry
would
about
have
that.
appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Haha. If I stick to the inside, I'll get down before you.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Yeah. Alright. Very interesting. Bowl sit on man. The worst game that I have ever played? Huh. I'd have to think about that. What would the worst game? Do you mean based around story or actual gameplay? Weasley, you just walked through that person. Or do you mean one that I've just been really bad at? One for each?
Ah, good timing.
For story driven.
Opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle.
I'm trying to remember what the
Central Hall
game was called. I like this map. That's a really good question. I played For Honor.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
And I couldn't grasp
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
the fighting mechanics in it. I only gave it a few tries, but that would be like the game that I'm worst at.
It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross
For
station,
storyline,
that should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both charms
going through my
and
memories
Defense
of
Against
every
the Dark
game I've
Arts
ever
classes
played now.
today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Can't think of one with a
absorb
bad
on your first
storyline,
day,
or like one
and
that
you
was
have
hard to
much to
follow.
learn. Happily,
Is
your
kind of what
professors
I'm
have agreed
going
to
for.
create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about
It's a
what
tough
happened
one.
after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here.
Think
Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
it's a game from
Well,
a very long time ago.
Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the
Or at least it
details
feels
to
like it was a long time ago, but it was,
Speak of the devil.
I think it was called Cry of Fear.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
You seem to have provided our new fifth
That
year
one
with a
just
solid
seemed all over
foundation
the
in the
place.
basics of spellcasting.
It, at least when I played it,
I'm
it was
afraid
really
I can't take all the
wonky.
credit there, Professor.
And some of the puzzles
For magic, it
I
seems.
didn't quite understand at the time.
Well,
I
I'm
was
just
also a
glad you
little
both
kid,
arrived in one piece.
so it was a lot
Perfectly
harder
good
to
boats and carriages to
figure
Hogwarts,
out,
and you
I
chose
guess.
to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor.
But I have to say Cry of Fear. I just couldn't follow along with it at the time.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the
I think
details
that one would
of the
probably
field
take both
guide's
for
map?
storyline and gameplay.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
As bad as Dark Souls 2 is, it's definitely not the worst I've played. So I was thinking about saying that, but I know there's worse. Hey, sir.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Mario Wonder.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here.
For
I will
both
say,
of them?
I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well,
I didn't like,
was
it Super Galaxy
right to keep the
too
details
much,
to
the
yourself
first
for now.
one.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
It just seemed
It may
weird
require a bit
and
more flexibility
confused
with
me
your
at the
time
time.
than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
That's fair.
Happily, you have the benefit of an
If the game's
exceptional
too
skilled
easy,
team of
then
witches and wizards to guide you.
there's
Speaking
nothing
of
to actually
guides,
play.
And so that I may avoid another not so subtle
I wasn't even
proof from
thinking of it like
Professor
that. I was just
Weasley,
thinking bad.
Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
I never played the second one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with
Now,
classes,
what
and a
would
trip to Hogsmeade for supplies,
the easiest
including your
game
own
for
work.
you be?
You'll enjoy Mr.
One that
Ollivander. He's an
you
exceptional
could play
craftsman and a good friend.
at any point in
I
your
shall
life
reach
and
out
you'd
when
know
I have
exactly
more
what to do.
information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I don't know if I have a favorite game. I know there's games that I like to play a lot, but I don't know if I have like an overall favorite yet.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Start what we just learned. I haven't actually, like... You just did the spell, you didn't tell us how to do it. What do you mean?
Leviosa.
Look, the feather can fly.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Alright, alright. Where's my Levioso gonna be?
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh, is it just gonna be...
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is good. Well done.
Yep.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast,
Oh, that I
and
got it.
Tego. You may begin.
Immediately killed.
This should be easy. This can't be your first duel.
All my students for this day.
I knocked him off, Teach. What do I do? I think I was too good.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Oh, he seems so smug.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen
Alright,
today
sounds
is
good.
any indication,
Good
we
luck
can
in your
expect
basketball
great
game.
Things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oh my.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Classes
There's so much talking in this game.
Well,
I really
duel was
don't.
quite something. Everyone will be talking
I gotta be
about
quiet.
It was certainly
I
good
want you guys to
practice.
hear everything,
Practice.
but
It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
it's
Didn't expect a new
I don't want to be
student
quiet
so
the
deft
entire
with a wand.
time.
Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first
Really
duel.
annoying.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned
wish
dueling organization.
I was able to learn every spell right from the start, but
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
I'm not able
Count me
to
Excellent.
to do that.
Knew I was right about
Or like
you.
a new game plus
If you
or
want to
something,
get
because
the
that would be
most out
nice.
of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll
Thank you
keep
so
that in
much,
mind.
Sebastian. You're
Pleasure
so
chatting with
helpful.
you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
I'm sure we
unsanctioned.
will.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
I am.
Till next time.
Okay. I think every quest or thing that I go on is just gonna be that. It's just gonna be like 5 minutes of talking and then like a few minutes of actual work until we get to like the really late game stuff. Kind of annoying, but It's alright. I was only gonna go for an hour and a half today. I keep hitting my mic because I have some things I need to go and do, but
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
I wanted to get a bit done here first. I ran too far. Oh, it's this class. Alright, another cutscene.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
So this is where we play our game of Pull the Ball with Accio.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... That's it! Now, think of this like gobstone. Not to worry. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? That is how it's done. You are not making this easy for me, eh? Be sharp.
Very good.
Here we go. Phew.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this? That is how it's done. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Sorry about that. There were 2 people down here, so I had to mute. I think I need to get some points on the board, just in general. Basically have to get it to the end, otherwise there's no point.
Not exactly a typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
There we go. She kept her points though, which is interesting. Oh, there it goes. Never mind.
Execution.
I was gonna say, it's weird that she kept her points, but then just got proven wrong immediately. Okay, well, I have no reason to try really hard here. Oh, it's a tie, sorry. Good job, good job.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Wow, this, I really hope we get into like less dialogue soon.
Your things on the way out.
I think after the main classes we do, but
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become
goes
proficient with
forever.
IQ. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
You're very
To put it
kind.
lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu?
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh, it was nice to meet you.
It's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better
Okay.
not keep him waiting. Until next time.
That's probably the best. He seems kind of
You can use
annoyed
humans.
at
You
being
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
waited
I trust
on.
your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
I mean,
Thank you, Professor.
didn't I win the
I
first
enjoyed the
round?
match.
She lost, and we
Miss
tied on
Onai
the
is
second, so
always
technically
a
I
fierce
won,
competitor,
right?
though I sense that she is a bit distracted of
Whatever.
late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Yeah, extra.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding
Extra
a special
assignments.
assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thank you. Okay.
A word.
Huh? Who said that? Was it you? Was it you? No, these are unnecessary conversations, so I'm just gonna skedaddle on out.
Hello there. You're the new...
Uh-huh, I am. Do I not have any... Alright. I have no quests at the moment. New quest. Weasley after class. Okay, I'll probably go here, talk to her, and then probably have to end it. Sadly. It wasn't a very long stream, but things are going on at the moment, so I gotta go. Thank everyone who decided to sit down and watch. Really appreciate it.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
I enjoy having random conversations. While I play a game. It's very fun.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah,
And he's gone.
there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact,
Extra
Professor
work.
Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've
Oh.
managed your classes well.
I
with a
haven't
borrowed
gotten the
wand,
chance to
but
make
you'll
my
find
wand
the magic
yet.
you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I see.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Hello.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste.
Oh, you're just assigning them to me.
Complete your work, the sooner you
What if
can
they had
enjoy
plans to
Academia
do
with 3
something?
broomsticks.
Just thrown out the window. Just like, nah, I'm more important. Come here. Okay. Quest. Wands, round 1. Settings, save game. Empty slot. Save complete. Alright, I'm gonna have to end it there. I thank you all for whoever decided to come and watch. If you guys enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.